everyone, I'm Coach Gigi and welcome to my TUT workout. Today we have a beginner beach body workout for you. That's right, we're working our favorite muscle groups, those arms, those legs, and those abs. Now, the beauty of working time under tension is you can make this as easy or as difficult as you like. Today I'm going to be working with medium to light weights. We're going to be targeting those legs first. We have 2 blocks of work, 4 moves, and we're going to be rotating twice through each. We'll be working for 40 seconds on and transitioning into the next movement. Today, you will need 1 D handle and 1 or 2 ankle straps. I like to start with my ankle straps on as we'll be working with those first, but make sure that you have that D handle ready and some extra light weights there. A bottle of water and a nice towel, and get ready to go. So, meet me once you're ready in a nice wide second position. We're going to roll those shoulders up and back. Deep breath in and exhale. 3 just like this. Beautiful. We're dropping that chin down to our chest and looking from shoulder to shoulder, taking it to the side and then no. Sure? Okay, from side to side. Warming up that neck and shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Give me some wrist rolls and some ankle rolls before we get into 10 inchworms. Now, if you've never done an inchworm before, that's fine. I'm going to show you exactly how now. So come towards the top of your yoga mat. Reach up all the way to the sky, deep breath in. You're going to exhale, take that body all the way down to your toes. Walk out those hands into a high plank position. You're going to squeeze that core nice and controlled, and then walk those hands right back to those feet. Little bend in those knees, curling up the spine, head coming up last. Deep breath in, we exhale. Here we go for 9. 8, don't forget to use your breath. 2. Here we go for 7. Focusing in on what we're going to be doing today, squeezing all of those muscle groups, saying hello to our body before it is about to work very hard for us. Working in our own pace right now, finding your flow. If you're going a little bit slower than me, that's absolutely fine. You take your time. We're going to do 2 more reps wherever you are. Make this last one count. All the way out, squeeze, and right back in. Curling up that spine nice and slowly. Roll those shoulders and let it go. Nice wide second position. We're going to fire up our glutes before we start to work them with 20 air squats. Now this is simply sitting back, pretending there's a chair behind us, and coming right back up to standing. Sending our hips back and squeezing our legs at the top. Good. Once you feel comfortable with that position, start to fire up those legs, sitting down and up, and pulse it out. Keep squeezing, keep breathing, warming everything up, getting ready to work hard today. Pumping it out, breathe. Keep squeezing. Last 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Okay, grab those ankle straps if you haven't put them on already, and meet me on your TUT trainer for our first block of work. I'm going to show you really quickly, doesn't matter which leg you want to do. I'm going to start with my left leg here. We're going to get our carabiner, first and foremost, set up at the bottom of our trainer. And once we have that locked in, we're going to attach our ankle strap in and come to standing. Now I'm going to work with 2 10s here. Feel free to work with 5s or just 1 5. It's up to you today. You are your own boss. I am just your guide. We are going to work abductors first. targeting the side of our legs, squeezing our glutes as we work through this movement. Slight bend in those knees, tucking that pelvis forwards, squeezing those abs, proud chest as we send our leg out and in, out and in. Now you can hold on to the back of your TUT here for balance, or the wall, whatever your TUT is attached to at home. We're going to send our leg nice and wide there. Followed by that, we are going to tap our legs behind, squeezing the back of those legs. Nice, soft, relaxed ankle as we tap our foot back and in, back and in. Working with that resistance to target the back part of our leg. Once we've done that, we'll switch sides onto our other leg. Then down on the mat, we've got some nice bicycle crunches to work through. So strap yourself in, meet me here. We're gonna get going into our first 40 seconds on the clock. Everyone should be feeling nice and fired up now. So deep breaths, get yourself set up for success. In 3, 2, and 1, here we go. Out and in. You going at your own pace. You have 40 seconds of hard work, so challenge yourself. We do this twice through for each leg. So you can make this first set nice and easy and really challenge yourself afterwards, or just get straight into it now. Get everything fired up. Keep squeezing. You want to keep that belly button glued to that spine. Everything else is nice and relaxed. It's all about those legs. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. Turn it round so that the TUT is facing you and you have your ankle ready to send back and in. We're going to tap those legs, fire up those hamstrings, a nice soft bend in those knees. In 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Back and in. Now if you're squeezing, you're going a little slower than me, that's absolutely fine. If this is the first time that you're using something like an ankle strap, then welcome. They are fantastic for you. Really great way to target a lot of muscle groups. A really good thing to have in your home. We are nearly there with this first set of leg taps. You're going to stay nice and tall, core engaged for your last 3, 2, 1. Let that go. You're going to unclip and clip in your other foot. And we're going to go around to the other side. So shuffle around the other side of that TUT trainer, getting ready to fire up those abductors on the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Now you want to make sure that the cord isn't in your way here. So if you can't go very far, or very high, should I say, that's fine. It can just be a tiny movement. As long as you feel it targeting in the right places, that's what it's about. Keep breathing. Keeping that posture nice and soft. Doing so well, team. Last 3, 2, 1. Turning it around, we've got our leg taps on our opposite side. Roll those shoulders, set yourself up in 3, 2, and 1. We tap back and in. We want to make sure that we're not hinging too far at the waist here, but that we're not leaning backwards either. So just staying a little happy medium, working with that resistance, feeling that back of the leg fire up. Your other side might be on fire. If it is, that's perfectly normal. Mine is right now, as it supports us to be in the correct position. So don't worry, you're not doing anything wrong. Everything is right. Last 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Unclip yourself completely from your TUT trainer and come onto your yoga mat. We are going to bicycle crunch those abs. We've got 40 seconds. There is a modification for this, and this will be to slow things right down, focusing on driving that knee to elbow and center. Nice and slow, and then if you can, you're comfortable, let's pick up that pace. Okay, team, in 3, 2, and 1, we go. Push. Firing up those obliques. Particularly important when we're in that bikini or those swim shorts, whatever you like to wear at the beach. Deep breaths. This is a hollow hold position, so we want to make sure we're not stressing out our neck too much. We're nice and relaxed, and it is about that twist. It is about twisting from side to side. Our fingertips should be nice and soft, our belly button drawing to our spine. We're already there, team. 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Come on up to standing. We have one more round of that first block, and that's it. So if that wasn't as challenging as you want it to be, I want you to add some TUT plates on. I've got 2 5s here, and I'm going to pick up the pace and add those on now. As always, we attach our TUT plates from the bottom to the top. This is the safest way for us to attach them onto our machine. Once they're clipped in, I want you to either challenge yourself and start with the opposite leg, or you can do the same leg at the same time. So clip yourself in whichever side you're going for. Equally, you might have taken this down a notch. You might have gone, that was too much for me last time. I'm going to take TUT plates away, and that's fine too. We're going to get ready to go. 40 seconds on the clock. Last time, 3, 2, and 1. Big bend in those knees. Could just be a little movement if you've added that resistance on. You might not go very far at all. As long as you stay engaged with that core, everything is nice and relaxed, and you're just working that lateral movement out and in. Squeeze. Breathe. Smile if you want to. Even though we're not there together in person, I am with you in spirit. So keep going and don't give up on me. You're going to feel so good tomorrow. Keep going for 3, 2, 1. Let that go and turn it around. Face towards your TUT trainer. We're going into our leg taps. In 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Gaze is nice and soft. If you're developing a nice frown between those eyebrows, just let that go. This is your workout. And you are doing it for yourself, no one else. And you are going to feel amazing. So stay strong. Activate that booty. We are sending it. Keep squeezing that core. Stay lifted in that chest. For 3, 2, 1. Let that go. And switch ankles. Now, if you are cursing my name already, I'm sorry, but you'll thank me tomorrow. Clip yourself in the other side and get ready. We're going for 40 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Nice soft little bend in those knees. Not stressing out any other part of our body except that glute muscle and that thigh. Breathe. Halfway, team, come on. You're doing it. If it's burning, stay with me and push through. I'm there with you. So close. 3, 2, 1. Let that go, turn it around. Face that TUT trainer. Get ready to tap those legs back and in. Ankle is nice and soft. In 3, 2, and 1. Staying lifted in that posture. Driving it back. And squeeze. Staying lifted, team. You're doing so well. Breathe. That other side is just burning right now. I'm with you. We're gonna stay strong, and you're not gonna give up on me for 3, 2, 1. Let that go, unclip yourself. No more of those abductors and kickbacks for our ankle straps. Come onto your mat, bicycles, round 2. Working on that hollow hold position, gluing our back to the ground. In 3, 2, and 1, we go. Work that rotation. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through our mouth. Keep going, team. We're over that halfway mark. You're gonna push through right to the end with me. Abs on fire. Squeeze, squeeze. Drive that elbow to that knee for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Rolling on up. Grab a very well-deserved drink if you haven't already, and come up to standing. You can take those ankle straps off now if you choose. Otherwise, you can just keep them on for a little extra resistance. Grab that drink, and we are going to attach our D handle to the bottom of our TUT trainer. Excellent work. Now, for our next section, which is going to be arms focused, I am going to take things right down to 2 5s. And if 2 5s feels too much for you, you can feel free to take it down to 1 5 as well. Or if you love the resistance for your arms and you feel like you can get in more of a burn, keep those 10s, keep that 20, whatever you feel like today. This is your workout. I'm going to start with 2 5s, and I will show you our second block of work today. Nice work, everyone. Attach that D handle. Catch your breath as I show you our second round of work. We have the right-hand side first, or the left, whichever you prefer. Whatever is best for you to be able to see me today. I like to work on rows with my opposite leg facing forward. This helps me keep my hips nice and square and my shoulders square too, as I let my body weight hang down close towards the bottom there as I drive my elbow back. Now you should be able to see my elbow coming all the way back behind me there, and release. Pulling and releasing. After that, we'll be going into a lateral fly. Now, this can be done standing, or it can be done on the knees. You've got 2 choices. If we're taking it down onto our knees, we're going to focus on sending that arm nice and high. And in. Out and in. If you can't get it too high, that's absolutely fine. Maybe take it down a notch. As I can show you here, if I take off one plate there and work with just 1 set of 5s, I can get that arm much higher and down. Working that full range of motion. Beautiful. We're going to do that on the right-hand side and then the left-hand side, and then we'll be going into our ab exercise. Just like our first block, we have 4 moves on our TUT, 1 abs on our mat. For this one here, folks, we are going to start in a nice crunch position here. Our hands and fingertips are facing towards the TUT. We're going to send our legs one side of our TUT, back into the center, followed by the other side. And you're going to use that range of motion to work that ab crunch side to side. You'll be going at your own pace, so if you need to work it nice and controlled, you'll be going here, in, walk those hands around, and extend. Okay, everyone, that's enough chatting from me. Let's get that appropriate weight onto our TUT. Standing up, we've got our right side first for those rows. Meet me there. 40 seconds on the clock, in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Driving that elbow back and release. Pull. Now, if it helps to hold onto that knee or onto that quad muscle, or keep your hand on your hip, whatever feels good for you today. We just want to make sure we are targeting those arms, those lats. Everybody wants a sexy back in that, on that beach, don't they? Keep it going. As you can see, I like to do a nice control on the way down, make it explosive at the top. Slow, 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 explode. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. Adjust those plates if you want to. I am going to take one plate off for me, just so I can get that extra range of motion for that lateral pull. We're gonna fly those arms up, targeting all of the side of our arms. In 3, 2, and 1. Now, as you can see, I like to take it towards, it's just in line with my belly button, and then I bring it right the way back out. My chest is nice and proud, my core is engaged, and I'm working that breath in through my nose and out through my mouth. If you can't get it this high, that's fine. If it's just going to there and coming right back in, that works too. You are still targeting those muscles. Slight bend in that elbow. Here we go. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. I'm going to attach my extra plate right back on for my left side. Taking deep breaths as we go into round 2. In 3, 2, and 1. We're going to row. Slow control, explosive at the top. Pull. My weight is nice and even through both legs here. I'm not feel like I'm toppling over here, and I'm not too far back here that I'm targeting the wrong muscles. My weight is nice and equal in between those legs to make sure that the focus is on my arms here. Last 3, 2, 1. Let it go. And turning around for our second side with those flies. Onto our knees if we like, or keep standing, whichever you prefer. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, TUT team. Slight bend in that elbow. We're breathing. This is your 40 seconds. You make the most out of it. Whatever works for you today, wherever you're at. We breathe. Keep squeezing for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Drop that down. It's time to work those abs. So onto our back, facing our TUT trainer. Working that opposition, side, crunch to side. In 3, 2, and 1. Keeping our chest proud here. And that core is going to start to feel on fire very soon. If this is too much for anyone's hip flexors, I just want you to work a basic sit-up. Breathe. Rolling down that spine and sending it up. So that is your modification today. But if you can stay here with me and target those abs side to side, stay with me. Last 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We're going into our final circuit of block 2. Up onto our feet, get ready to row. Attach those plates. Grab a quick drink if you need, and meet me there. All right, family. Picking it up in 3, 2, and 1. That elbow driving back, keeping it nice and narrowly tucked into that rib cage. Even weight between those legs. core is engaged. This is your final round. Pick it up. We're breathing. We're working hard. Short, sweaty workout today. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Drop that down. Keep those plates on or take them away. I love the range of motion in a slightly less challenging resistance. 3, 2, and 1. Staying lifted in that core. Watch that rib cage doesn't flare too much. We don't pigeon that chest. Coming nice. Tuck it in. Shoulders on fire. Burning, ready for that beach. Stay strong, everybody. You got this. Last 3, 2, and 1. Load those plates right back on. Other side. 3 sets of 40 seconds left. You can do it. Nice and quick and easy. In 3, 2, and 1. We row. Drive that elbow back. Use your breath. Over halfway. Keep smiling. We're nearly there, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Drop that down. Adjust those plates if we need. Yeah. Okay. Yeah? Take those plates off if you need. Opposite side. In 3, 2, and 1. Soft bend in that elbow. Only taking it as high as we can. Firing up those shoulders. You're doing so well. Let's go. Keep going. Last 3, 2, 1. We are there, team. Final move of the day. 40 seconds on the clock. Work those abs. Onto our backs. Hands facing forward. In 3, 2, and 1. Picking up that pace as fast as we can go for this final burnout. Staying lifted in that chest. If this is too much at any point for those hip flexors, you know what to do. Work that breath. Keep breathing. Last 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic job, everybody. That is the end of block 2. We're going to go through a couple of stretches now just to cool down. So if you have the time, stay with me now, and we're going to breathe. Come on up into a tabletop position. We're going to stack those hips over those shoulders and, those hips over those knees and those shoulders over wrists. I think we can stack hips over shoulders. Taking a deep breath in, we're going to curve our spine, send our gaze to our hips, and then as we exhale, we're going to send our gaze up to the sky, arching our back. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, just like that. And let that go. Sitting back onto our heels, extend those arms forward and rest our foreheads nice and gently down. Breathing into those shoulder blades and those hips. Letting everything go. We're going to walk our fingertips over to our right side and breathe into that side body. Walking our fingertips over to our left, we breathe. Back to center, walking those fingertips towards our knees, curling up that spine, head comes up last. We are going to kick our feet up into a nice downward dog position, dig them into the ground, push up those hips, and pedal those calves out. Our right foot is going to send it right up to the sky. We're going to shoot it forwards to our right hand. Doesn't matter how far you can get, but if you can come all the way forward, drop that knee and breathe into that hip. Take a second here. And push yourself back up into center, back into that downward dog, pedal out those feet. Our left foot is going up to the sky. Deep breath in, to that left hand, drop that knee. Pushing ourselves back up, final downward dog, pressing back. We are going to walk our toes to our hands, nice and slowly. Final stretch, bend those knees. Curling up our spine, head arrives last. Beautiful job today, everybody. Thank you for joining me here. And I'm Coach Gigi. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.